Okay. Now we start here with a model 1. Okay. Welcome to this optical communication course. We start here with a model 1 and we learn here the introduction. That is model 1. We have a introduction and we learn that a ray theory of a transmission. So before learning the ray theory of a transmission, we should know that what are the advantages of this particular optical fiber communication and when it was invented and what will be the optical fiber communication system that we will learn. So, and then we start here what will be the ray theory of a transmission, and each and every topic we learn, and then at the end we learn that types of fibers. What are the various types of fibers? Again, one more thing. Sometimes we have, if you see that some books they may write fiber or they may write fiber. Okay, ER or RE. Okay. Now we see here why we are learning this particular fiber communication and what are their advantages that we need to be learned here. So first of all, we should know that here that fiber will work in what will be the spectrum, that is about the in electromagnetic spectrum. So if you see that a electromagnetic spectrum, so it will start from the hertz. Okay, here it will start from the hertz, then kilohertz, then megahertz. Likewise, means what? Here we can say that is about 10 to the k, 10 to the 6. Likewise, okay. Then a gigahertz. Gigahertz means what? 10 to the 9. Then 10 to the 12. Okay. So then your spectrum, electromagnetic spectrum, 10 to the 12, 10 to the 15. So it will start here 10 to the 11 and 10 to the 16. So this is nothing but what we can say that is about the visible rays. These are the frequency. Okay. We have invisible and visible. So we learn that everything in detail. So in a electromagnetic spectrum, that fiber will work or that light rays, whichever we say that about the ray theory of a transmission, we say a ray theory of a transmission, that light rays, and they have the wavelength is about that in the spectrum of 10 to the power 11 to the 10 to the power 16. So here we are not interested in that frequency, we are interested in the wavelength. What will be the wavelength of that particular light? So that source. So now, since it is about a large frequency band there, yeah, any electromagnetic spectrum, it is at the highest, okay, at the highest value of the frequency. So that's why that fiber will work in a, we say that is about application that fiber will work in a for a large bandwidth. So we will get that applications of the optical fiber for the larger bandwidth. And if you consider that in below this particular frequency range, the bandwidth will be small. If you consider that, if right now it is in gigahertz, people are using mobile communication in gigahertz, the large bandwidth. Above that, okay, this will work. So we'll get that a large bandwidth while using the fiber. And our aim is about to learn that what will be the bandwidth of each and every fiber and how that bandwidth of the fiber will change. Okay, that we need to be learned. So we consider first a optical communication system. So in optical communication system, so we have the information source. Information source can be what? It can be of a signal, speech signal, and that information source is nothing but what? It is about a in terms